Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our Spain campaign. Well, I have been digging around in the Great War mod files and there's nothing added really in there that ensures that we would get a Spanish Civil War. Now, I don't know if it, actually goes there, and I haven't really got the time to test it, so I thought, there's another mod I want to try. It's called Road to 56, with some add-ons as well. So, we'll be playing on veteran difficulty as Spain again. So, we're kind of restarting as Spain, but imagine that there's been several years, has been some military budgeting going on, so our military just kind of got, shafted. And, but, it still exists, but it's not as powerful as it once was. Our laws has been reset, and yeah, we're now in 1936. So there we are. Now I'm gonna go speed through this a little bit quicker than I would like, but that's because I've done this a couple times before. But one time it crashed, one time something else happened. So right. So Road for 6. What does it do? Adds a lot of stuff. It adds mostly a lot of research, like for instance special forces, and it ups the research to 54. It adds for sport companies, adds armored skirts for tanks, armored cars, and more artillery. Does nothing on the doctrines, just more ships, including nuclear powered ones. Air, just a couple more aircraft. Engineering, a lot more engineering, as well as the radio, some radio stuff. Pretty nice. A lot of industry. So we're gonna select basic. Actually, not with basic machine tools, but construction. Wait, what? Makes sense. Engineering. We're gonna pick out land. No, not land. Don't. Where? Kind of missed it there. And then there is ET, which gives us a lot of more equipment that we could research, like sniper teams, flamethrowers, proper clothing. So health to the S, and there is SRD, Special Research Divisions, which gives you some solid bonuses, but these take quite some time to research. But this one gives us 5% research time lessened, which is pretty nice. Now, our research time is not influenced by veteran difficulty. Here it's just mostly our production that's getting shafted. Speaking of production, let's go. I need a couple of them. I need a total of 11 factories. So one, that's 4, that's 5. That's and I just lost count. That's 6, it's 10, 11, 1, 2, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 11. Yes, so that's right. Right, civilian factories. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, you're good right there. We need 1 more here. We need 2 there. You're good there. You're good. And there. 3, 2, 2. 1 there. You're good there. You good there. Right, and then there is just the military factories. That's our initial balance we're going to work with, and from there on forward, I don't know what we're going to do. So let's add in that one. We need to produce some interwar fighters because we actually have fighters, and he's going to bitch about production. We're gonna set up these guys just to 1. Finish those. Expand civilian industry. We need some oil, which we're going to take from Venezuela because they are fascist, and we are not going to train any divisions due to a civil war that will be coming up. Right, that's that done. Quickly need to delete this one because I don't care about naval bombers and our fighters. Now, sorry, I'm going through this real quick, but this is just some basic setup that you mostly have seen probably a million times already from every single game I've ever started. So this is not that interesting per se. Just a quick mention here, experience works slightly different in this mod. It's just there's multiple pips per level of trained. I need to do the Navy real quick. So you two merge, and the 3 of you merge. There we go. I'm gonna save the game real quick as where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Come on, Spain, where are you? Spain 2. There we go. And let the good times roll. There we go. Don't gotta train any divisions because of the Civil War. Because I thought I already said that. Just gonna wait for the entire fleet to arrive. Is here. Alright, so this will become the Flotta dell'Atlantico. I hope I pronounced that correct. And gives himself a commander, and we'll add in a first. And you'll be patrolling, well, the Atlantic. Then there is the next one, which will be called the... So I don't know, correct me if this is wrong, by the way, because I don't speak a word Spanish and I'm using Google Translate to do this. So, you know, forgive me if I am doing this wrong. Assign you correct harbor. You'll be called the... I don't know if this will fit. Submarinos Atlanticos. The first submarines. The Atlantic submarines. I think this translates that, according to Google. Right. Alright, so there we are. The game is running. I'm gonna save real quick again. Because now everything's basically set up. So I could, you know, in case this goes wrong again, I could just reload in this and then explain kind of, you know, I did a basic setup. Right, you two can merge up. Fly over Spain. You'll do those. And we're gonna... There we go. Set the limit to 200. Here we are. Now, let's do a little bit of training in the meantime, because I believe we're producing probably more infantry equipment than we're using. Yes, even though we need a large amount, so might not be the smartest thing to train. But this gives me a good time to explain the new experience system. As you can see, it does a little bit of these pips. If every time you go up to one of these bars, one of these pips will be done. So we're gonna... The Second Republic has proven a fragile existence. Manuel Arzana can be present with the backing of a popular front, a broad coalition of left-wing groups supported by Republicans, communists and anarchists. But the right-wing opposition, encompassed by conservatives, monarchists and fascists, is also beginning to unite for the cause of bringing down a popular front. Whichever coalition falls apart, their opponents are likely to take the advantage of their internal conflicts to launch a revolution. This election is not the final test of Spain will have to endure the resolve of the conflict. So, this is the point where you choose, am I going to support the communists or the fascists? Well, we're going to do Falange Española, which is under leader of course, Mr. Francisco Franco, the last dictator in Europe, I would say. Persia denies British access. Early in the morning, Reza Shah President stated that the Iranian people will not accept the unreasonable demands of the British, that the Iranian land will not host foreign entities. An official statement reiterated this statement, making it clear that Reza Shah Pahlavi is not afraid of retaliation. British officials have stated that the recent Persian actions will not go unpunished. Well, self-determination. Well, yeah, makes sense. Oh, Iraq, are you... They're independent. Weird. The remilitarization of the Rhineland. Germany sent in forces and will be... keep building our industry. Right, you can have a new commander right there. You'll be convoy raiding right there. Let's quickly check. You're going to be deploying in the Flotta dell'Atlantico, and will do the same thing. There we go. Bam. And when that ship is being built, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna quit trading oil with Venezuela because we no longer need it. I still need 4? Huh, surprising. Right, for more convoys, never mind, I'm an idiot. Right, let's stop this for now. And make sure that most of my guys have equipment. For Civil War will be coming soon. Alright, electronic mechanical engineering is ready. And let's get into, if I can find it, into that one. So we're getting our research time up there, which is nice. And I'm hoping that we will be fine in everything, that there's not going to be a big problem in this little war. that we're gonna have soonish. Though I don't know what the true date of firing is. I think it's a small in between, so it can be like later or earlier. First attempt, I had it really early, which is actually not that much of an issue or per se, but it was a bit weird. It's just infrastructure. All right, I want to go down this way because there's like takeover of civilian factories, which is pretty nice. But I need to be at war with that. So, well, you know, this gives me a good chance to take that early. I don't know what they will normally do. It'd be difficult to become a true democracy once again. It would all gives us the same, except this for the support for democracy is getting increased, because these two will drive it out, so this is the only way to do that. Czechoslovakia and the state starts border fortification project. Due to increased tensions with Germany, Czechoslovakian government at the recommendation of the Allied France initiated the construction of a massive fortification system in Sudetenland to protect the northwestern border against possible German aggression. I've never seen this event. Might be new to this mod. Key sources from Germany suggest that Chancellor Hitler is furious and will now cover this topic briefly in the upcoming party congress in Nuremberg. Do these guys have a unique focus tree right now? Yeah, they do. Oh, wow, I didn't know this mod actually added... Oh, wow, these guys went fascist early. Wow, a lot of these guys have unique focus trees all of a sudden. I did not know. Let's see, small nation, like the Dutch. Let's see. Depopularize the Dutch society. Whoa, that's impressive. I didn't know they did that. Either I never noticed that, you know, the base game got updated a lot. Does every nation now have has got its own focus tree? It genuinely looks like there is. Really? How much time do these guys have on their hands? Oh no, this looks like a... no, this is a regular focus tree, but it seems most nations now got our own focus trees. I gotta applaud that. Portugal. You got one of your own? Yes, you do. Impressive. Right, there we go. Basic machine tools. Keep building and, you know, keep waiting for that revolution. La Revolution, or Civil War, or whatever you want to call it. We still need a quite large amount of infantry equipment. We're not producing actually that many. Highway project done. What do we need? What do we need? I need oil. I thought I traded oil. Expansion of the industry, getting 6 more civilian factories. We gotta build some shit real quick. Soon. At some point. Either that or we'll start supporting fascism even more. Alright, the Olympic Games are being concluded. And the Civil War is not firing, which makes it really, really stressing. You're just sitting here like, yes, this needs to happen. When is this going to happen? Please let it happen soon. Because the earlier it happens, the more useful we'll be in the coming wars with, you know, assisting Germany. It has to happen at some point. Please, let us come to war with our own. Sounds a bit weird when you're thinking about it. Anywho, I'm gonna train many more divisions just because we're gonna get a lot of free ones, and some of these will defect during the war. Right. Let's research some uniforms, and you know what? We'll go from some political advisors and see if we can support fascism a little bit more. That might be a bit more of an advantage during the Civil War. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm sorry for all the creaking, movement, and muffling in the background, but I'm kind of trying to move myself in a more comfortable position. And the square is cheeky as shit, squeaky as shit, so I'm kind of trying to prevent to, you know, squeak the chair a little bit too much. Artillery is... Oh, we got infantry equipment. We just got a little bit of a lack of support equipment and artillery. Oh, that took you long enough. Let's research some radio. Okay, so we're just waiting here. Ah, there we go. Civil War after the peaceful election of General Francesco Franco as president of Spain, there was a hope that recent years of violent uprising and political turmoil would be put to an end. Rumors that Franco would attempt to create a one-party dictatorship with himself as chief of state had been fueled by the sudden disappearance of several opposition leaders. After a swift trial, Carabineros officer Jose Galenfor was convicted of treason, and his public execution followed shortly after. Though it was meant as a move to stamp out any will to resist the rise of nationalist Spain, it had the opposite effect. Leftist volunteers and even a group of generals have flocked to the banners of the newly formed People's Army, damn communists, ready to support the fight against the oppressive nationalists. Though most are poorly trained, they have managed to capture several key cities in the chaos that ensured the uprising. The battle lines have been drawn. Which faction should we support? Well, we're gonna fight with the nationalists, death to the Royos. Which would mean I would translate it death to the Reds. Well, the Spanish wars in Spain, shall genocide overthrow the current government in Madrid, have issued... I think I've done this event like a million times before. So, we are get a lot of free troops. There we go. We're now at 32, and we're gonna set up a front line here, and we're gonna set a small front line right there with these guys. I definitely don't need that. Yeah, you know what? All 8 of you, just do that real quick. And then there is the popular front here that I would like to get kicked out real quick. Right, so can I... You're all on that bit there. Yeah, there we go. Italy, hello, thank you. Right, I might... No, this is fine, that's fine, that's fine. We'll keep that as it is. Our aircraft are doing as they should. I lost about half of them. That's to be expected. Right, no divisions in training, that's as it should. I think we're good. All right, I need to reset up my navy again, so... You're gonna set up there, and where's the rest of my navy? Is right here. And you'll be going to the Western Mediterranean, blocking that off. And speeding up again. And let's see. Alright, and execute that order first. We've appointed a new advisor, right, and we'll join the anti-Comintern pact just to get more buddy-buddy, of course, with Adolf and the Germans. I need to own Madrid for that one. Okay, so I don't own Madrid right now. Great. Well, we're gonna go for fascist propaganda then, I guess. Not really much else I can do right now. Smart thing to do right now is actually get a chief of army to... Oh, these are all pretty good. This guy's a genius in division attack. Well, let's take the genius. A solid 15% more attack for our divisions. Franco to command our troops. Well, Franco will lead up. He has a... Our own combat width is more... I don't know how exactly that works, but it's... I think it's like our troops have slightly less combat width per troop. I don't know if that is actually how it works, but I don't know how all of these trade works. It's like 10% less. It means like on a troop of 10 in size, they would be like 9. I think that's what it means, but I don't know for sure. Alright, you guys are getting joined the larger front. We're in 1937. Let's get some support equipment. Let's hold the line for now. The Russians are sending in forces. I'm surprised that we don't have any support from the Germans yet. Italy has thrown in their support, but the Germans clearly have a different opinion in this matter. Now, what I could do is cut off here and then keep a small force stationed like this. Okay, so all of you Except for you, will be set on this front line. This is 1, 2. I need one more guy actually. You'll go over there. The rest of you can stay. So we'll draw a small offensive line right here. And then I need to wait for a second till all of the correct forces are. Okay, that's a little bit more than I was expecting. I think a lot of these guys are supposed to be at this front line. Solid color, really good. Industry, 37, there we go. So the Italians are helping with this one. 5 divisions are assigned, and now all 6 are assigned. Very good. So, come on, this system barely works as click it, then. Wait, why is this? Like, yeah, just there we go. Go. You're allowed to do that one. Fascist propaganda, a little bit more national unity. Form our own faction, befriend Portugal. Nope, we're gonna go for a recruitment drive first. So I'm not gonna try to create pockets because this doesn't always go that well. We don't have an overwhelming amount of forces, so prefer the front line to shrink a bit before I'm gonna try to create some small pockets. Rushing Madrid doesn't really serve much of a purpose. Not really, you can actually join in that one. Besides, our troops are slightly not really all that well. So we've got Divisions de Infanteria and we've got Brigada de Infanteria. We've also got these guys, which are really shit, and I don't really have the capacity to work with them that well yet. Definitely gonna take that one now because we're in war. So industry is kind of taking the backbone here, and you know, let's win first, right? Because we could be like, oh yeah, we're gonna have like 1 million infantry, 1 million factories, but if you can't, you know, win the damn civil war, there's no real use to that kind of posturing. So we're gonna cut off a division there. Alright, we're moving in. Seems like they either are retreating a large amount of forces. Oh god, Hindenburg has crashed. Okay, we got a recruitment drive, got 1 million people available. That's not that necessary right now. Right, next up is get some more iron and aluminium. Let's try to create a small pocket. There we go. That serves that purpose. Let's see, you go there, you get your ass over there. Prevent him from trying to break through in that one. There we go. Stop that, get Valencia. Don't do that, just see if you can kind of cut them off. Assist that attack. So a little bit of manual control here and there can be useful. Alright. No, that's fine. Thought I might be able to create a pocket there, but not really. Okay, so this seems to be like all done. So just gonna take make use of that. A large amount of forces now on this front. Just, you know, cut off what you can cut off, and yeah, work from there. Right. Just kick them out of there. Okay, Emilia Reinhardt survived our trip around the globe. Congratulations, Emilia Reinhardt. Now we just need to contain this bit here. And we should be good. Leadership purchase in the Soviet Union. And we've expanded the mines. And there we go. Now we have a quicker, if necessary, conversion rate on military, civilian and military factories. Oh shit! I just forgot some research, didn't I? Why didn't I'm not paying any attention. I'm a bit tired, I guess. We're still 1937, so it's 38. I want radar at some point. I actually want to start looking at these guys. I've been looking into these troops. Shock troops are pretty good. They have a lot of breakthrough compared to regular troops, and they have some heart attack added on to that one. So I kind of want to make use of them as our special forces for regular pushes. And then we still, of course, have a marine for naval engagement, mountaineers for our mountainous areas. But I can even specialize even more and have less of a unspecialized division thing going on. Because right now I still use a lot of mountaineers for regular work. Kind of want to get rid of that. All right, let's keep improving. Alright, just need to push out the final bits here. They're finally kind of stuck here and I keep moving in forces and removing them. Alright, that seems to work out. This seems solid, so yeah. Let's see. We're working on that one. Don't care much about this yet, because we don't have production for it. This is like highly industrious, which we are not. This is also requires a lot of infantry. This requires a lot of units. So Grand Battle Plan is probably the one we're going with. But for now, I'm not really wanting to take a decision just yet. And yeah, let's just do this for now. I could start training more divisions, but I still have an infantry equipment deficit. So let's not do that. Alright, let's assist this attack. Alright, these guys will get starved. Japan just declared war on China. Japanese build up on the Chinese border. Oh no. These guys actually don't need to assist that attack, because they will, you know, keel off soon enough. Alright. Just wait for them to starve and Alright, start pushing in the final bit here, and we're done with the war. This doesn't give me any points, so I really just need to take Barcelona, which is annoying. And Germany somehow doesn't decide to help us. Germany, what are you doing? Wait, how much is this growing? No, it's a solid 20%. For some I was like, wait, are they getting influenced from? Because I don't think the AI can do that. After a failed raid of Japanese frontline HQ, the Chinese suffered an enormous casualty. In order to prevent further casualties, the Chinese commander has ordered their troops to retreat out of Beijing. The Japanese army later marched to the city with minimal resistance. The Forbidden Palace is reported to have some artifacts removed by the Japanese. Fortunately, most was evacuated back in 1933 to the south. The Japanese were only able to remove a few large bronze tubs and a few pieces of a cannon. Well, that could be a lot worse. He still has like naval. He's got. You're joking. He has 2 fighters. So if I would make an air force with my 9 naval bombers, deploy them here. Okay, so they can actually only engage in naval. So fighters could do a lot more, but. Air wings with no mission. Well, you have no airplanes, so colonial industry. There we go. All right, seems like that's the end of that. Just need to go get into Barcelona, and we're good. We're golden. We're great. Seems like the Italians have sent 1 tank. Let's hope that that tank will make the difference. That's kind of usually what I send is some of my tank divisions, because it speeds up this entire war a lot. Italy announces claims on Yugoslavian territory. Speaking to the Italian populations among the Dalmatian coast, Benito Mussolini has announced that Italy fully considers Italian-speaking territory in Yugoslavia to be a rightful part of Italy. I can kind of understand that logic. To be honest, you know, it makes sense. Like, they speak Italian. They're Italian. We're not gonna, you know, it's... Alright, shock troops and construction too. So I could make shock troops now. Great. 1939. 1937. Okay, can wait a little while. And then we'll use that on the electronics research coming up, for instance. There will be this 1938 research that's going to be interesting. So there we go. And 1938 in industry. There we go. What else? Right, support equipment and infantry equipment. Alright, just need to get into Barcelona. Colonial industry is done. Protect oil, Western Sahara. And there we go. We're down 4. They are down 4, technically. So let's just quickly fix these guys. So I want all of you to become Brigada de Infanteria. Alright, that means that these can stay. No, you know what? We'll just keep them for now. But that's not really something I want to look into right now. This one can stay. These one can go because they're truly garbage. Right. First of all, add support artillery into you. Remove those two and add some infantry. There we go. Right. So this is the new. And add some recon companies in there. Okay, this is the start of a proper army. And there we go. Oh, come on. Just that final bit. There we go. Alright, that's 1. Now I want these up to 50. So, train, that's 18. That is 6 times 3. National location will be set in Madrid, and she'll be added on to this army right there. Alright, then next up are shock troops. Now, these want to be slightly bigger. So let's go towards a proper size of at least 20. Let's start with 20. And save. And I want 24 of these guys to train. 6 and 4. These will be trained in... You know what? Barcelona. Okay, and then I want some mountaineers. These are low priority, by the way. These are decent, regular priority. Same story. All right, now it's just saying like manpower in the field, 75% of. Okay, so can I add units? So let's start with 24 just here. I'll count later what it. And I don't know, like Navarra. There we go. Start with that. These are both low priority, so they will not be trained until the other divisions are done. Right, nicely set up. Okay, good. Next up is checking how many submarines do I have left. This is my Atlantic Fleet. You're once again allowed to actually, you know, being a fleet in the Atlantic. And let's just not put you on. There we go. And how many of you do I've got left? 6. That means I want 8. 19. I want a submarine group of... And then there's the seas. Oh, they're going to actually add a button for that. I'm so happy that they are going to do that. It just drove me slightly insane after a while. So, let's see. We lost this? Whatever. Volunteer forces are back in transfer. We've got our factories back. For now, this is what we'll have to do. Right, I still need a lot of equipment, so yeah. So our current... Yeah, we'll move the capital to Madrid. It's already in Madrid, so that's not really gonna make much of a difference. All right. let's at least get you trained up to a proper level of skill, because now you're scrubs and we're in a bit of a rebuilding period. So the Second World War is going to kick off without us in it immediately. We had a very late civil war. So Austria's got this Anschluss, so they will be part of that. Indian National Congress triumphs in provincial elections. So British Raj seems, if I remember correctly, this is more or less that they want to go towards. No, that's just right here. Okay, that's not too bad yet. Doesn't really determine yet what they want to do just yet. So I quickly mentioned something about being trained. So let's look at the difference here. These guys have a 10% modifier in combat. These guys have a 20% modifier because they have slightly more skills, one more pip. So like if your pip here is 5%. So it's less of an extreme jump in how well skilled they are. They still cannot train past like the regular ones, so the 25% bonus. But there's a bit more of a wiggle room in the end here. Czechoslovakia issued a partial mobilization, claiming hostile military maneuvers by the Wehrmacht during the night of 21st of May 1938. The Prague government responded to reports of German military concentration along the Czechoslovak borders and passed a decree which instructed the Minister of National Defense, František Mančnik, to call up reservists and pre-selected military specialists. German diplomacy, as was to be expected, reacted to the partial mobilization with fury. The German minister in Prague, Ernst Eisenlohr, the diplomat, I guess. Why did minister? Diplomat in Prague, Eisenlohr, denied the existence of any military concentrations in an interview with the Czech Minister for Foreign Affairs, Kamil Krofta, and responded that the accusations were grober Unsinn. Is it größes? Grober? Yeah, well, bullshit. Yeah, it's not really a correct translation there, but it's... I don't think you can translate to English that just like directly. It might actually not be a B, but a double S, which is being confused. So Germany has a extra letter in the alphabet, which is a. Okay, I don't know the German word for it. But it stands for double S. And that is written as a B, which is not connected on the bottom. A capital B, by the way. It was not connected on the bottom bit, and a little bit longer. God, I wish I could draw on screen for you now. But yeah, so there might be like, it's a minor misunderstanding there. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Have a very good day. Bye bye.